archiving company in the world.
There was another attempt to breach our firewall last night.
Around the clock, around
Jakarta's
the
no
world.
picnic right now, I'll tell you that.
Always watching, because you are always watching. Turning now to Prague, a city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack.
Exfil is impossible. The LZ's totally overrun.
Injured yesterday when bombs exploded inside Ruzicka train station. I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third
Exfil is impossible. The LZ's totally overrun.
All of them occurring after Dr. Dallas Russell, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighborhood of Bullfinch.
Guys, might as well just go. Run DNA checks for all the elements.
Urgent. Gathering orientation is on.
Guys, might as well just go.
Is there something I can help you with, Agent?
I hear you're on point looking into the gold mask mercs that hit us in Dubai. Any leads yet?
Christ, I know I'm good, Jensen, but I've only been on it for 5 minutes.
A lot can happen in 5 minutes, McCready. You checked with the ME yet? Get anything off the bodies we recovered?
Leftovers are on ice at the Oman substation. I've been told they were scrubbed clean as summer whites. No prints, no dental, no nothing.
So in other words, it's no steps forward and 2 steps back.
For now. That's why it's a good thing you disabled the Jinn's comms booster in Dubai. Singh's cover with the Jinn is still intact. I'm hoping once he's back in Basra, he can use his network to dig around. Maybe these gold mask jokers will ping locally. Probably another fucking jihad looking to make some noise.
I don't know. I'm not so sure we should be looking for these guys in the desert.
Ah, is that so? You have some new information you feel like sharing?
Come on, McCready. These guys were augmented with military-grade hardware. Body augmentation goes against Muslim beliefs. They weren't jihadists. We're dealing with something new here.
I can see where you're going with this, Jensen, and I'm asking you right now to back off it. It's not your case.
You're right. It's your case. Who knows, maybe if you dig enough holes in the desert, you'll find something out there.
Now you're taking the fucking piss, is that it? Listen, I know I come off strong. I've got 3 ex-wives that'll back that up. But that's just how I'm built. Putting on a show for the new guys ain't gonna change what's underneath.
I can appreciate that kind of honesty.
Good. So when I say I'm impressed with how you handled yourself in Dubai, you can appreciate that I meant it. With that sandstorm giving us colonics, stripping the juice box out the chopper was an inspired choice. But that mission is over, and your involvement in it ends now. Got it?
Yeah. But tell me, why do you think the bodies from Dubai were sent to Oman?
Fuck knows. Rumor is that Oman was pissed that we got the green light for the gig in the first place. Can't blame them, really.
You don't think it's strange we got the call over them?
I stopped questioning the logic of the big noise a long time ago. What I'm told is we were the only team ready to go.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
So then you know what I know. That everything?
How the hell did you get such a sunny disposition anyway, McCready?
Knowing about me is not going to make us friends, Jensen. But I'll humor you. Fine. I joined regular army straight out of secondary school, made UKSF at 25 and was recruited into the SRR 4 years later.
Special Reconnaissance Regiment. That's an elite unit.
Oh yeah, it's very glamorous. All champagne and blowjobs.
So what happened?
After 12 years hunting terrorist shitbirds across every desert on the face of the earth, I found there was no fucking end to the evil this world churned out. I couldn't see the point in what we were doing anymore. So I quit.
So what brought you back to the life?
I suppose it was purpose. A tool without a job to do can only grow rust. So here I am, back in it, serving my purpose. As a tool yourself, mate, you should understand that, yeah?
Yeah, I got it. It was nice talking to you, McCready.
No, it wasn't.
Look, Jensen, I told you I have work to do.
The best secure corporate archiving company in the world.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Around the clock, around the world. Hikers News. Always watching. Because you are always watching. Turning now to Prague. A city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded.
Look, I'm going as fast as I can.
Leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition.
You have your orders, Jensen.
Claims this organization is peaceful and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks, could the good doctor be changing his tune? Your guess is as good as mine. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the just augmented. An elusive group of vigilante hackers for exposing big money corruption.
Run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
That's not consistent with the train station cameras.
Shouldn't you be out there tracking down whoever?
As soon as I know some.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere.
Maybe the connection is that there is no connection. Is that fucked up?
I'll tell you that.
Collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere. These guys might as well be ghosts.
Hey, Agent Jensen. Nice work in Dubai. But still, you know what I want to know is who those ogged-up guys in the gold masks were. I'll be compiling all the case files, and as soon as I know anything, it'll be up on the board.
Scrubbing through garbage for hours.
Negative. They're saying it was faulty wiring.
It'd be easier if someone would just step up and do it.
This guy is the face of the Jinn, and a charismatic force of nature. They call him the Bull of the North, and the Heart of the Jinn. Real name Salar, works in conjunction with his cold and calculating brother, Wasim, who saved his life during the Aug incident. He is proudly augmented and parades his Augs around wherever and whenever he likes. The hatred of Augs from groups around the world has only emboldened him and his organization. Our arms dealer Shepard, aka John Trent, is a former Special Forces
Maybe the
commander and
connection
ex-Bell
is
Tower
that there
operative.
is no connection.
And as is typical for those ex-Bell Tower employees, he's been selling off old Bell Tower tech and weapons. But we don't need to worry about him anymore. He was killed by those
These guys
gold
might
mask
as well
guys
be
in Dubai.
ghosts.
I would have thought you'd had your fill of these guys since Dubai, Jensen. The Jinn, a group of smugglers led by twin brothers Salar and Wasim Alam. Their exact base of operations is unknown, but it's most likely in Muscat, Oman. The brothers Alam have been in operation since 2020 and have greatly expanded their operations since then, recruiting mercenaries, ex-military, nationalistic agitators, and other colorful criminal agitators from Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, and the surrounding region. They deal in drugs, weapons, medical implants, Augs, and they occasionally throw in some human trafficking.
Maybe the connection
You'd
is
think
that
one
there
of them
is
would
no
Ah,
connection.
Wasim Alam, the head of the Jinn, former limb clinic doctor and surgeon before he turned to more profitable enterprises. He brings the same cold and calculated approach he brought to saving lives to running his business with his brother, Salar. Ah, Agent Singh, great poker player. I still owe him 100 credits. So I hope his incursion with the Jinn lasts another few months. You know, maybe he'll forget I owe him the money.
All the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
This is so weird.
Maybe whoever's in charge doesn't want anyone to feel safe.
Otar's right-hand man is this guy, Vano. Not the sharpest tool in the shed, if you know what I mean, but he's strong and loyal, something Otar values greatly.
Composition could tell us a lot, but it's the trigger that really does the talking.
Otar Botkavelli. This guy's a classic. They don't make many like him anymore. Sharp mind, a real businessman. One of those gangsters who thinks that crime is a necessary evil. No, if it's gonna happen, he's there to make sure people have respect and make good money.
What I hear, the explosives were designed to get maximum spread.
It'd be easier if someone would just step up and do
The
it.
Diwali called this guy Constantine. Like that's supposed to be intimidating, right? We don't have a last name for Constantine, but until his death in the Rizika bombing, he was a high-placed member of the Diwali crime family, answering to Otar Botkavelli. We suspect he has lots of connections in the upper echelons of the organization, all the way up to Rajesh Nikoladze and beyond. Between you and me, I suspect that he's a Pakan, a spy that watches a Diwali lieutenant closely to make sure he doesn't make a move on the boss.
Run DNA checks through all the operations. Nothing.
The classic Diwali structure has two spies, or Pakans, working for the lieutenant who report directly to the boss, to make sure he stays the boss. Those guys are pretty
You
violent.
think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere?
The elusive Rajesh Nikoladze. This guy's a piece of work, driven and ruthless. When he came up, he was the youngest boss in the Diwali crime family. The man spends more money on suits than most people spend on their houses. But don't let the looks and the haute couture fool you. He's the boss, he's in control, and he squashed more than a few people who've tried to take him down along the way.
Run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
Maybe the connection is that there is no connection. Is that fucked up?
Oh, here we go. The Diwali crime family. As you may already know, they're one of the largest crime syndicates in Eastern Europe, but they do business almost everywhere, from Northern Europe all the way to the Middle East. After their humble beginnings in a coastal town in Georgia, the Diwali quickly moved from gambling to more lucrative criminal enterprises, till they found their specialty, smuggling, which includes human trafficking too. The Diwali can get anything to anywhere. It's as if borders just don't exist to them. But their rapid expansion came at the cost of their Georgian purity, when they started incorporating an ever-increasing
I'd love
number
to
of
get a look
Russians
at the
into
bomb fight myself, but
If you ask me,
no dice, not our
I think
show.
a major power struggle is coming within the Diwali. One of the old versus the new. The past versus the future. Purity First is an anti-aug group dedicated to keeping humans human. All pure, no augmentations. In their obsessive pursuit of this goal, they have taken extreme measures and are suspected of being responsible for multiple acts of breaking and entering, vandalism, and theft. On occasion, they've even become violent, being implicated in several assaults and murders as they push for their goal of human purity. They've been quiet since the incident.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies.
They don't want to be
Nothing.
caught, dragnet.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
I've been scrubbing through garbage for hours. Maybe the connection is that there is
You've
no
heard of these guys. ARC, or the Augmented Rights Coalition. They're a human rights group who, on the surface at least, is trying to provide equal rights for augmented people. It was started by Dr. Talos Rucker, soon after the AUG incident when Rucker started to speak out against the anti-AUG legislation that was being passed by several local governments. If you ask me, it's not working. They seem to be getting worse. ARC preaches non-violence, but a string of terror attacks has put them on the terror watch list. So I'll let you be the judge.
You think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere?
No, that's not consistent with the train station cameras.
It'd be easier if someone would just step up and do it.
Dr. Talos Rucker, former limb clinic doctor and current leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition. Rucker has chosen to leave his native Germany and to live in the Utilite complex near Prague as a protest to draw attention to the upcoming Human Restoration Act vote. Rucker is a pacifist and believes that what is happening in Prague is what will happen all over the world if the Restoration Act becomes law.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
You know as much as I do about these guys. They're augmented, well-trained, and very dangerous. And they seem to be massing weapons and AUGs for some sort of attack. We don't know what yet.
I don't even know where to start with theorizing percentages.
Is that fucked up?
Here we go, the Church of the Machine God, and to some, the Church of the Machine, without the God. And then again, to others, the Singularity Church of the Machine God.
They're saying it was
This
faulty
group has so many
wiring.
names and subgroups, it's hard to keep track. And believe it or not, they've been around in one form or another since the early 1970s. There are a lot of contradictory reports on who they are and what they want, but in general, they all want the same thing. They want to merge their consciousnesses and become one with the machine god through a ritual they call Ascension.
Thanks. Keep digging.
The Church of the Machine God has a leader, but all we know about her at this point is that she's a woman, and they call her Mother. That's creepy, right? I think that's really creepy.
Maybe the connection.
There's a
is
rumor that the
there
Church
is
of the
no
Machine God is building a machine that will help bring forth the singularity. Sure, I guess that's a possibility. I'm just not sure what they would plug that machine into.
This is so weird. These guys might as well be ghosts.
Thanks. Keep digging.
Samizdat is an underground news outlet that likes to think of itself as the real news. They are anti-establishment and anti-almost everything else, including business addresses, so we like to keep our eyes and ears open for any mention of them.
It'd be
think one
easier
of
if
them
someone
would
would just
pop up on
step
some
up and
list
do it.
somewhere.
Janus relies on public perception.
Janus. I mean, what can you say about him? Or her. Nobody really knows who or what Janus is.
Maybe
But
whoever's
what
in
many
charge
believe
doesn't
is that
want
Janus
anyone
is
to
running the most dangerous hacking group in the world, attacking corrupt politicians and businesses on a global scale. The corporate world is terrified of Janus.
You think one of them would pop
Maybe
up
whoever's
on
in
some
charge
list
doesn't want anyone to feel safe.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Maybe the connection is that there is no connection. Is that fucked up?
Ah, what to say about the Juggernaut Collective that isn't speculation. A bunch of their members were running operations out of Montreal in 27, resurfacing for a while in 28.
I'd rather not say
You heard of the
things.
Rifleman Bank Station?
Is it-
Bell
is it
Tower?
not a probable
Anyway,
target?
the Collective is a group of hacker activists, or hacktivists. Oh, God, I hate that word. Dedicated to the cause of freedom. At least that's what they say, or what their actions appear to say. They fight corruption by exposing hypocrisy and protecting the unprotected. No one knows the real power structure inside of the Collective, but there is one name that echoes over the darknet. And that name that echoes even louder than Hex, and you can talk to Peter Chang if you don't believe me, that name is Janus.
It'd be easier
And
if
some
someone would
say
just step
Janus
up and
runs
do it.
everything, while others think there is no Janus.
I've run DNA checks through all the
The New Sons of Freedom, or NSF, is a small group of militant constitutionalists and secessionists operating in the continental United States, particularly in the Pacific Northwest. The group was formed as a reaction to the American government's increasingly authoritarian regime. NSF is committed to fighting the influence and control of a group of unknown people they believe to be the Illuminati with strategic guerrilla warfare strikes. They are suspected of having ties with Janus and the Juggernaut Collective.
It'd be easier if someone would just step up and do it.
I've run DNA you think one of them would pop up on some list nothing.
No, that's nothing.
It's a smart move. They don't want to be caught in the dragnet.
Maybe the connection is that there is no connection. Is that fucked up?
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Be careful out there.
Right now I think my blood is about 600. This is so weird.
Agents Lee, Walker, and Hall report to the briefing. Take you to the briefing room. Thank you.
Thanks. Composition could tell us a lot, but it's the trigger terrible.
These guys might as well be
Janus relies on public perception.
Oh man.
No, take thanks.
Keep digging.
Somewhere in this city, there's a mob-owned casino and a sewer. Now I've heard everything.
Maybe whoever's in charge doesn't want anyone to feel
What are these chances supposed to do? have better software in the satellite offices are always too Jack Lee says there's still all the bodies.
Still believe it sometimes people don't. We need to know.
Maybe whoever's in charge doesn't want anyone.
Alex, did we get anything from the Whisper chip?
We got something, but Jane has provided the wrong algorithm for the frequencies, so they aren't getting deciphered correctly.
Can you fix it?
I'm a pilot, not a programmer. I can do it, but it's gonna take some time.
Can't believe a word they said. Sorry if I was rude before. If the store had been empty.
We all have our roles to play, Sedlak. How's yours going?
It is giving me new respect for criminals who run front operations. Late shipments, supply problems, random police searches at customs. Ugh.
I thought this store was just a front.
Best Front is a real company. Prahadovos is registered as an international shipping corporation in every country in the EU. I can get an office, way station, or depot up and running anywhere in Europe within 72 hours. I do not suppose you spoke to Agent Chang while you were down there.
He told me you've been hacked. I'm looking into it.
Good. I will sleep better knowing an experienced field agent is on the case.
Anything you can tell me about this hack?
Chang will know more than me. I just told him something strange was going on. Utility statements being accessed, incomplete information on orders, that kind of thing.
The kind of thing that's easy to miss. Surprised you noticed it.
When you have been doing this as long as me, you start to question every little thing. Plus, that old lady kept coming around.
Old lady?
Chatty thing. I thought she was just lonely, until I caught her staring at the terminal when my back was turned.
Did you confront her about it?
I told Chang. Asked him to put a field agent on it.
Field agent?
We both know the deal, Jensen. There are two types of agents in this office. The ones who do the footwork and work the leads, and the ones who analyze them.
And you think Chang's one of those?
I think Chang lives in his head too much. He's good. He's very good. But it is also good that the task force brought in a new psychologist this month.
Well, I better get going. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Do not tell me, tell Chang. I have a cover to keep. I'm glad you were not hurt in the bombing yesterday, Agent Jensen. The task force needs good men like you.
Thanks, Sedlak. Take care.
A whole week and I'm still getting the runaround. I don't even know how to log on to this system. This kind of thing. It's always happening.
Not much going on.
Wonderful.
Musí to pro tebe být těžký. Tohle město nebylo nikdy přívětivý, ale teď? Nechápu, jak to zvládáš.
Oyobok, you interested in some merchandise?
Around the clock, around the world.
You want to do business? He's the one you want.
You are always watching.
You have credits? Usually you people with the robot arms and legs have no credits.
Well, you got a real way with people. What's on the menu?
Menu? No, not food. Guns and things. You want?
All of them occurring after Dr. Talos Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Foodland complex. Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate the human restoration act in a matter of weeks, there's a good doctor who checked his nor guess that is mine. This is
You have taste for a yobok. I'm surprised.
Not interested right now.
Go! Go! Waste my time.
I'm not worried. We have contacts all through GC. I'm more concerned with the cops' guns. Fuck. This is going to be trouble. Get Yuri on it. Tell him I said to go ahead. Tell them we can maybe get some Ryzine into the next one. That will keep them satisfied. Who cares about those fucking clanks? I just want the fucking shipment. We have orders to fill. Fuck. This is going to be trouble. Get Yuri on it. Tell him I said to go ahead. Tell them we can maybe get some Ryzine into the next one. That will keep them satisfied.
I sell to anyone. Even crazy
I'm not
yobok.
worried. We have contacts all through GC. I'm more concerned with the cops' cut. Who cares about those fucking clanks? I just want the fucking shipment. We have orders. To fill.
Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering
This is going
flashbacks
to
to
be
the
trouble.
odd incident. That horrible day 2
Get
years
Yuri
ago
on
when
it.
augmented people
Tell him
all
I
over
said
the
to go
world
ahead.
flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot
Who
speak
cares
for
about
you
those
folks,
fucking
but
clanks?
terrifying memories
I
of
just
that
want the
day still
fucking
haunt me.
shipment.
It
We
will
have
certainly
orders
be a
to
while
fill.
before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Desai, reporting to you live from Picus.
Exclusivity, anonymity,
Yeah.
security.
Bye.
These are the greatest.
Sure. Nope. Move along.
Last chance. Just give me a reason to shoot.
Jurisdiction of any government. Assured anonymity. Run a safe bank corporation.
Come on in.
I gave the police a list of all the rentals in my building that I suspected me of rent. What did you do that? You must have paid their rent anyway.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Trace program initiated. Access denied.
And we'll call it even, Captain. Last warning, freak. Fuck off.
Can't believe a word they say. Oh, hello. That's quite a look.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Chang, I think I have something on our secret admirer. A group called Samizdat. Mean anything to you?
You mean those conspiracy nuts? Very bad for business. How much do they know?
I'm not sure. They're hiding somewhere in the sewers in the Davni district.
Find out whatever you can. What they know, what they want. If they blow the task force's cover, it's only a matter of time before someone blows up the task force.
Don't worry, Chang. I don't want the walls coming down just yet.
I should have stayed in bed.
Kick back.
Je tam něco podezřelýho?
What today?
Vážně jsme k ničemu dobrý.
Problems already.
Přisloužil kolem. Já jsem tady povedl.
Give it a rest, huh?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Už si byl za kapitánkou.
You got to hand it to the Daniel Brown. Even though he's
Goodbye.
This is interesting.
I hate watching the news. Wars,
Clank.
famines, murders.